Today, I tossed my small clothes bag onto the bed, which was the hotel bed in a hotel in Ratchaburi province, and then walked to open the refrigerator, grabbed a small bottle of cold water, and opened the cap to drink it thirstily. We walked over and sat down on the bed, close to that travel bag. Oh, I forgot to mention that my name is May, and I already have a family. As for me, I work as a sales representative in a company. I'm a sales rep who has to drive my own car around to visit customers, to find orders for the company. Tell me, which province have I not been to? For almost 20 years, I've been wandering around driving. Up north and down south. East, west, I've been everywhere. This car, I'm already on my second one. I let myself fall back and lie down, exhausted. I looked at the watch. On my wrist, it showed that it was already 3 in the afternoon. I closed my eyes and then drifted off to sleep until I jolted awake when my mobile phone started ringing. Hello, May speaking. What is it, darling? Have you reached the hotel yet? I smiled a little, but no, don't misunderstand. The one who called me darling wasn't my husband. It was my fling, and she's the same gender as me. Her name is P. Samsong, and I call her P. Song. She's a tomboy, a woman who dresses like a man, with a crew-cut hairstyle, muscular build, and a tall, solid frame. We were like a real man and woman because of my loneliness and the emptiness inside me, since I had to travel to other provinces for months at a time, far from my husband. Feeling lonely was normal. Female sales reps like me often end up having flings. I tried to stay strong for a long time until I eventually met BikiBaam Soms, whom I always call BikiBaam Song, and it seemed she liked being called that as well. When we first met, I could tell right away that she was a tomboy. She courted me, trying to get close to me, for almost a year, until she forced herself on me and made me her woman, as she called it, because of loneliness, emptiness, and my curiosity about how women do things together. So I gave in to P. Samsong that day, and ever since then, it has been 5 years now that P. Samsong and I have been seeing each other, and importantly, P. Samsong is the head of sales at one company, so the two of us get to meet each other often. I just arrived, BikiBaam Song. I dozed off for a bit. When you called, that's what woke me up.
Oh, poor thing. Tonight I'll give you a massage so you won't be tired anymore.
I laughed and replied to her. It'll make me even more tired, Pa. Every time I see you, I lose all my strength to work. And where are you now, P. Song? Pam Song laughed happily and told me.
I'm in Nakhon Pathum, dear. I came to set up an event here for a bit. In the evening, I'll drive over, and we'll have dinner together, darling.
I agreed, then lay around on the bed for quite a while before getting up to take a shower. After showering and washing my body, I came out to get dressed. I opened my bag and took out the report documents to write the company report, preparing for my customer rounds the next day. Until it reached 7 p.m. when a soft knocking sounded at the door. I was sure it must be BikiBaam Song, but I still bent down to look through the peephole to make sure. And yes, it really was BikiBaam Song. When I opened the door to let her in, Pan Song rushed in and hugged me tightly, kissing my left cheek and right cheek passionately until I almost lost my balance. Oh, Pa Song! Wait, May's going to fall. And look, the door isn't even closed yet. Pan Song loosened her arms, letting me walk back to shut the door and lock it.
Oh, I just missed you so much,
she said. And without just saying it, P. Song grabbed my waist and lifted me onto the bed, with her body pressing down on mine. Then she kissed my left cheek and right cheek again, lost in the moment. But before she could, do anything more. Her phone rang, inside her bag. Pom Song grumbled, got up quickly, and answered the call. She hung up after only a few sentences. Then she turned to me and said,
May darling, come with me right now. Later tonight, I'll bring you back here.
Pom Song's face looked very serious. I didn't want to upset her, so I nodded, grabbed my handbag, and walked out of my room, following her. We went down and got into Pom Song's car, which she drove toward Nakhon Pathum. Pei Song then turned the car into a side road that led to a one-story resort, with each unit built separately and spaced quite far apart. Pom Song opened one of the resort rooms almost at the very back, where it was quite peaceful. She walked me to the room's front door, hugged me, and kissed my cheek again. Then she told me,
May, wait for me here, okay?
"It shouldn't take more than 2 hours. I'll be back soon. Just wait for me here. Order anything you want to eat in the room. Go ahead. I'll take the room key with me. You just lock the door, but don't latch the bolt, alright?" Pom Song hurriedly told me that, then quickly walked off, in a rush. I went into the room and checked the time. It showed that it was almost 8:30 p.m. Feeling hungry, I ordered rice and a drink, through the phone, placed on the headboard. After a while, the staff brought the food I ordered. When I opened the door to receive it, I noticed a man standing still under a big tree, staring directly at me, intensely. I took the food and quickly shut the door immediately. Then I stopped paying attention, sat down to eat the food and the soda I ordered until I was full. I turned on the TV to watch the news, to kill time. After a while, I needed to pee, so I went into the bathroom. When I came out, I remembered that man. So I slowly walked to the window, opened the curtain, and peeked outside. He was still standing there, but with his back turned. He was a big-built man. Suddenly, the man turned around and looked straight at me, as if he knew I was spying on him. I panicked and let go of the curtain immediately. Ugh, damn it. Scared the hell out of me. I muttered to myself, then walked back to the bed and continued watching TV. After about an hour or so, around 9:30 p.m., I started to feel sleepy, my eyelids growing heavy. So I lay down and slept on and off because I was in a strange place, and there were noises. Then I heard the door creak open softly. I was sure it had to be Pom Song returning. I heard her close the door, and then footsteps, walking to the foot of the bed. After that, she turned off the room's light, leaving it dim. "Why turn off the light, Pom? It's so dark," I muttered, but I stayed lying on my side, not opening my eyes. The bed behind me sank down, with her body weight, as she sat beside me. Then she leaned in and wrapped her arm lightly around my waist. "Are you done with work, Pom Song?" Pom Song did not answer, but the figure pressed closer against my back, hugging me tighter and tighter and even tighter, until I felt like I couldn't breathe. At that moment, I still hadn't opened my eyes. That body kept squeezing me so tightly that I could hardly breathe until I couldn't take it anymore and hurriedly cried out, "Not so hard, Pom. That hurts." But it was useless. It seemed like whoever it was didn't care to listen, hugging me even tighter. I felt like I couldn't breathe, and something was definitely wrong. "Hey, who is that?" I shouted, and quickly grabbed the face of the person behind me and pushed up. The face was rough, with beard and stubble, something Persoms would never have because she's a woman. That person let out a soft laugh, eyes gleaming in the darkness.
"So it's not her. What the hell?"
Help! Who are you? Get out! I struggled with all my strength, but that body kept pressing down on me and looked like he was about to force himself even further. I screamed at the top of my lungs again. I heard running footsteps thudding toward my room, the sound of a key turning the door lock, and then the lights switching on brightly. Samsung rushed in and sat beside me, holding me, then shaking me gently.
What's wrong, May? I was just arriving. I was ordering beer when I heard your scream, so I ran here with the cashier. When we opened the door, we saw you wriggling around on the bed. It seemed like you were sleep-talking.
There was a huge man just now, Pa. A big man. I cried shakily. Pa Samsung spoke softly.
There's no one, May. When I opened the door, there was no one, except you.
You must have been dreaming. There's nothing here.
When I opened the door, there was no one else but you, May. You must have been dreaming.
The cashier then walked out. As for me, I begged Pamsom to cancel that room and go back to sleep in my own room instead, because after encountering something like that, I didn't want to meet that crazy ghost, that perverted ghost, ever again. I was both terrified and traumatized, truly. Drawn by BikiBaam Frun. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe so you won't miss any of our new creative clips. Support our art journey with a super thanks. See you again in the next clip coming soon.